morning, YouTube. Please forgive me. It has been a minute since I've had the chance to make a video. It's been hectic with the move back to Edmonton, starting a new job and, getting everything. But I'm finally all settled in my new spot in downtown, which is super cool. And I'm planning on making a bunch of stuff. So hope you guys watch it. Hope you guys like it. Man, I woke up late. It is like 2 p.m. I gotta get some food inside of me, and then I got an appointment to do like a little piercing. By the way, I will do a tour, but not yet. It's a little messy right now. I know you guys saw a bit of the room, but it's not ready for a full tour just yet. Just got back. I don't know, I like it. I think it looks kind of cool.
Stop it. Get some help.
And eventually I'm gonna try to replace it out with like a real diamond. Also, a lot of people don't know this, but real diamonds are actually really cheap if you just get them in like a lower clarity or color grading. So it's really not that big of a deal. A lot of people think they're like super expensive, but they're not at all. That's only if you get like ones with good clarity. I got a little bit of coffee because I ran out of cold brew and milk. Gotta go shopping today, so yeah, I'm gonna hang around, do a little bit of editing on my computer, and we'll see what happens. Made a little bit of food, just eating out here, enjoying the view. Nice sunset going on. Alright, I'm gonna center today's video around my camera bag. A camera bag is super important to a photographer. It's the bag you carry your most important gear and your favorite camera. It is the bag that goes around everywhere with you. Pretty much any shoot I'm going to, I'm carrying this bag. So a bag is a super big deal. And it takes a long time to find a bag. I've gone through a lot of different bags, backpacks, and it's taken a long time to find the right one. And a bag can also say a lot about your photography, you as a person. Are you a super technical shooter? Are you a more artistic shooter? Do you care about functionality? Do you care about aesthetics? Your bag says a lot about you. So this is my bag. This is the Billingham Hadley 1, and it's by far my favorite bag I've ever used. I feel like this bag says a lot about me and my photography and how it's really evolved. A bit about the actual bag itself. It's a pretty basic bag. There's not a lot of compartments. The whole design is pretty open concept. You can take out that green insert, put in a new one, reconfigure it. There's two big pockets in the front. That leather shoulder strap I actually made myself from gluing together and stitching leather. The brand makes these bags handmade in England. There's a layer of canvas, rubber, and canvas again, so these bags are fully watertight. Fun fact about the brand, Billingham actually used to make fishing bags, and I guess at some point they decided to make camera bags, and nowadays that's pretty much all they make. I used to look for really technical bags or like tech backpacks or things like that. Things I could pack in the most gear, had all these little pockets and whatnot. But over the years, I just kind of wanted something simple. It's not the most functional, but when you pick it up, it really inspires you to go out there and do something. Speaking of cameras though, my Canon R6, this thing has finally reached the end of the road before it needs a repair. I think over a year ago, possibly, I was on a shoot with Manuel doing a project for Fiends. I dropped this camera. It was on a tripod and the wind had blown it over. The tripod ended up tipping over and it actually fell on the wireless flash trigger that I had. And I guess shout out to Godox, because that flash trigger was so strong, it was not damaged in any way. But the metal plate that they used to attach to the hot shoe of the camera was so strong that it did not bend, and it bent my camera's hot shoe. On all the cameras on the Hot Shoes, if you remove this little protective cover, there's 4 screws, and on an older camera like this Canon 6D, you can just tighten down those screws if your Hot Shoe ever gets loose. And on this newer camera, well, the screws screw from the inside out. So I'm gonna have to ship this somewhere, and they're gonna have to take apart the entire camera. And this is really a big problem. Already people online have been talking about how they can't tighten down their screws. People have been putting Loctite on their Hot Shoes, and not people who drop their camera. A lot of people's Hot Shoes come loose over time, and especially for people who are in the wedding industry who make use of speed lights. I mean, could you imagine having their Hot Shoe come loose in the middle of a wedding? It's just not a good thought. I can't believe Canon screwed screws from the inside out. It just doesn't make any sense. That being said, I guess Canon's one of those, it's like one of those relationships that has minute redeeming qualities, because I still love this camera. All right, I'm headed out now. I'm gonna run a couple errands. Today has been kind of one of those lazy days where you don't really do much. You're just kind of running around a lot, so yeah. Back home. It's pretty late, as you can tell. It's pretty dark out. Yeah, today has been a lot of running around. For now, that's everything. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.